Yes.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Hope my screen is very, very visible. Let me hope so. Is my screen fine?
Yes, it's
Yes,
fine.
it's fine.
Okay. I want you to pay attention very well. Then we see how we can kill this market. So today, I want to teach you how to use the indicator is called pivot points standard. That indicator helps us to identify the supports and resistances. So if you're there, you don't know how to identify those supports and resistances, trust me, this indicator will always guide you. It will always show you where you could enter from, because automatically whenever there is a support or resistance, it is trying to show you that there is a good pressure that can push market back, and meaning we are buying at the support level, we are selling at resistance level. So I'm going to remove one indicator, then I put one. So I think let me remove Fibonacci, then I put pivot standard point C, pivot where it is here, and let us check the settings as well. Let us check the settings. So we open it. Now the settings are simple. I think the settings are simple. There's nothing much you need to do. It is a matter of ticking use daily best values. Put a tick there. Show labels, show price. Make sure you have tick there. Then here it is P. It means a pivot. Okay, P here it is meaning pivot. It means pivot. Then whenever you see S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, those are the supports. Support 1, support 2, support 3, support 5. So if you don't want too much supports, you can untick some, and you leave like support C up to support 3. So you can have support 1, support 2, support 3, yeah, like that, up to support 5. But you can reduce even, or you can increase. Okay, so now I'm stopping at support 4. Yes, I'm stopping at support 4. Another thing that we need to change, we need to change the pivot, the pivot on the pivot point. I need to change the color. Its color, let us change it. Let us make it blue. We make it blue. We make it blue, and the opacity is fine, 100%. I think the rest are okay. Opacity is 100%. Then on side of style at the top, there's nothing we need to change. Visibility, nothing we need to change. So we only look at this point only on this side, the side of inputs, the side of inputs. So from there, of course, we need to save as default. On the phone, it is normally showing the three dots on your right left hand side at the bottom. After putting your settings, it is normally showing the three dots. So on the three dots, you click those three dots, then it will show you save as default. But here on laptop, it is showing defaults. So you click there and you save as default, then you click OK. So it will be looking like this. It will be looking like this. So let me increase. I want to increase on what? On widths. Widths, I want to make them big. Okay, I want to make them big. Now I think laptop is not showing it very well, because I had to put some to make that line bigger, but laptop is not showing it, but it is okay. It is okay. Let me rub everything here. Let me choose any coin, then I rub everything. So this is the pivot standards. It looks like that. It is having lines like I've explained. It is having support 1, support 2, support 3, support 4 up to support 5, resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3, up to resistance 5. Okay, up to resistance 5. But the network is slow, I don't know why. Okay. Remove everything. Drawings out. Okay. Now this is the what? This is the pivot standards. But I wanted to check where they increase from. But I'm not getting it. Let me see. Let me see. Just a minute. It is here. It is here. Let me make it big like that, such that you can also see it. Okay. So the lines you are seeing in the chart, they are marked. You can see support 1, support 2, support 3. So everything is there. Resistance 1, resistance 2. Okay. So let's go to the current price, where the current price is. Want to get where the current price. Okay. Now the current price is here. We are here with current price. I want you to look at this point. Okay. S1, S3. Okay. Up to S4. Now, when you look at this point here, this was support 4. This one, the yellow one. The yellow one was support 4. Maybe we set them very well. Let us also change the colors of support. Let us make them let's choose red. Okay, let the support be red, rather black, sorry, black. Let them be black, because they are confusing us. Colors, let us change to black. For the case of support, let it be black. Save as default, then okay. Wow, perfect. Now, when you look at this point, we have support 1, support 4 here. Meaning this is the last support. Maybe if we tick the support 5, you may find it down. But here, when the market was dropping from this side, it was following these supports. We had support 1 here, we passed through it. We had support 2 here, we passed through it. We respected the support 3. The support 3 is here. And we had the support 4. So here, you could look at the market. You could look at the market. Since we had the support here, you could look at this point and where the market could turn from. Now, this is support 3 and this is support 4. So, the one who entered here could expect that if this market fails again, it is likely going to the support 4. Therefore, by using these supports, they will help you to understand where you are going to put the drop. How many drops are you going to deal with? Where you expect the market to change from downtrend to uptrend, or to respect those lines. Remember, whenever we talk about support, we mean where the market could turn from dropping, then it can start raising. You get a point? Where the people are putting the orders. When we talk about orders, we are meaning when people are putting orders of buying. They press the preset. That is the right word to use. It is called preset. They preset this market when it is dropping. Let us assume that it is around here on support 1. People can come and go to support 3, on support 3, which is here, and place orders, waiting for this market to drop up to this level, such that they buy lower. They buy at low price. Because at support 3, support 1, you may be buying at higher price. Support 2, you are a bit higher. But support 3, support 4, you are too down. So we expect the market to respect these supports. Now, let me talk about what we call the pivot point. This blue line that you are seeing, it is powerful in this indicator. It is powerful. Whenever market closes above it, you know that is automatically uptrend. The market will always respect this blue line. And remember the blue line I told you, it is pivot. It is pivot. Like you are seeing it. The blue line is pivot. So, it is also working as resistance and support. So, whenever we come from down and we break it, automatically know that we are above, maybe we are above the support. Okay? Now, when we close and we come back, we can test and we move. So, this market, as you are seeing it here, it was trying to come back at the pivot level, but it couldn't manage to reach at that point. That's why you see people are pushing it back, because they know here there are too much orders at this point. So, some jumped into the market at this point. But remember, market was supposed to come and touch this line. Then we go back. So, whenever you see this line, respect it, because it is working as support and resistance. So, for example, here where we are, if we come back and if we come and pass through this line and close above, automatically the next step will be here, because here it is our resistance. Are we getting a point? So whenever we break any point, we are looking forward to hit another point. So when we close above this, the target will be resistance. And remember, this is resistance 2. Resistance 1 is here, then resistance 2, resistance 3. We are looking forward to hit another level. So, if we talk about support and resistance, now, this is the support. This is the resistance. We are assuming market was coming down. When it is coming down, this one is resistance. But when we close above it, this line becomes support. Therefore, when we close above the support and we come back and test it and we respect, automatically we are coming at the resistance level. So, the resistance at a certain point can turn into support. The support at a certain point, it can turn to resistance according where the market is. So, therefore, what you are seeing here, the support can be resistance. The resistance can be support according to the direction of the market, where the market is. Okay? So, we base from there and we identify the supports and resistances. So, let us check on another coin and we see how the market was trying to respect the pivot points. And you see now this one, I had shared this one sometimes back. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Now, this was the downtrend. This was automatically downtrend. Even the blind one can see that this is a downtrend. From here, you can see how the market was dropping down. That is automatically downtrend. And I told you, in a downtrend, if we don't break the previous the previous low, don't enter the market. Don't enter the market. Don't enter the market. Now, let us look at this point. Let us look at this point. Now, market respected the support 4. The support 4. I don't know whether you are seeing it. This is the support 4 here. Now, this line, it is for support 4. And you can see market dropped all the way up to here. Then it respected it. Then again, we can see market pushing up, trying to reach the pivot point, and again it refused. Again it tested the support 1 here on this point. Now, after closing above this pivot, you can see that's where we shared the signal from. Therefore, since we closed above the pivot point, now we are likely to move up like this. It is this test, then up. So we are likely to hit this target, which is resistance 1. So from here we could look at this point. We could look at 10%. We could look at 10% from there, and we expect it to be hit as soon as possible. So that is it. The lines you are seeing, the black ones, are showing us the support levels. Then the orange ones are showing us the resistance levels. So therefore, when we are trading, we trade following that structure: support and resistance. Even though we turn on Fibonacci, we turn on Fibonacci because we want to look at the support levels and resistance levels of the market, such as that we can identify where to enter from and where to exit from. That is the reason why we encourage you to understand the support and resistances, because they help us to understand where to enter from and where to exit from. That is the use of the support and resistances. The possible points of turning point. Now, again, another thing, you can look at the drop. You can look at the drop. Now, from here, let us say that we are going to enter this point. Now, if we decide to put what we call drop, if we put drop, we have to look at the possible turning points, whereby the possible turning point can be the next support or can be another one. Now, when you look at this point that we have, point number 1 of support, it is around 23% drop. Point number 2, it is showing us negative 42. Meaning, if you decide to trade this coin, you should be having between 40%, between 20 to 40% drop. If it happens this market to drop, it will definitely drop up to these levels, level 1 or 2. Are we getting the point? So they can help you to understand which drop do you need. So that's why on my chart, I'm always having Fibonacci, because it can show me where the market could drop and reach. And there, I can be able to give you the drop. Though, we have our strategy of having a drop of between 25% up to 80%. But for the case of learning, the Fibonacci can simply help us to understand where the market is going, and in case if it drops, where the market could turn from, and we enjoy margin calls. So, by trading, you need to always look at the previous support or previous resistance. For example, if I remove this indicator, and I make this chart, okay, let me show you. Are we entering this coin, or you are still looking at it? So, I want you to always understand one. I want you to always understand one. Now, we first look at the highest level. Previous highest level is here. So I will draw line. I will draw line. But are we together? Are we there or am I here alone?
We are together.
Wow, good. Now, this is my line at the top. I considered what? The previous high. Are we seeing it? Previous high. Okay. Now, after looking at previous high, remember, we can see this market starting a long journey of a downtrend. Now the logic was here. I don't know whether you'll get it well. This was high. Higher high. Okay? After, we formed another one. This is higher high. Okay. Now, this one here, it is called higher low. It is called higher low. And for the uptrend to continue, we have to keep breaking the higher highs. Now you can see from here up to here, then here, then here. Now we were supposed to come back a bit here, then we break. But unfortunately, we failed. Unfortunately, we failed to come back and break the previous high. Therefore, this one at the top, it is the last high. Okay? So, whenever you see market failing to break the previous high, like here, put in your mind that this is an indication of a downtrend. Whenever you see market failing to break the previous high, that is automatically an indication of downtrend. Okay. What was our interested point? It was the previous higher low. Now we could draw line here because it is our previous low that we can consider. I don't know whether you are following. I want you to understand the reason why we say that this is a downtrend. Now, since we failed to break here, now the main point to use was this. If we draw a line and the market comes back and we break it, that is automatically downtrend. Now we could look at this point now. This is first low. This is first low. This is not low. No, because it is not below higher low. It is a bit high. So this is the first low. This is not low. By the way, this is the higher low because it is not below this. It is not below the previous one. So it qualifies to be a higher low. I don't know whether you are picking up. So slowly, you will understand them. Then, surprisingly, after forming a higher low, we were supposed to break this one and form a new high. But we failed. We failed. Therefore, after failing, we are looking at this point where the market is dropping down. But when we pass through this, we do what? We close below this point. Automatically, that is confirmation of downtrend. Okay? So, here, it is our lower low. Lowest point. And I want you to show you how to trade. Without indicator. Okay. After getting your first low, draw line there. Put line there. And you have to be patient. Wait for the market to break your line. Wait for the market. Have we picked that one? Wait for the market to break your line. Have we picked that? After first low, which is this one, draw line on your first low. When we break the line, wait for a green candle, enter the market. Now, what is this now? I'm asking. May I like asking? They will understand that you are following. Now, can someone tell us what is this here? No one can answer?
The record candle.
It is too. Can you increase? Can you zoom it out? It's slow. It's small. We can't pick it. We can't see it. We're here. Zoom it out.
What is this now?
Lower low.
We have low here, and we have
Low.
put our line. It is already there. Now what is this?
New lower low.
New
No,
lower
this
low.
will be lower.
Thank you so much. This is the new
Lower
lower
low.
low. But remember I told you, immediately after breaking this line, and we see the green candle, automatically we enter the market. After confirming the second lower low, we enter the market, no waiting. So we could wait immediately after this lower low, we enter the market. Now, for the other entries, you can switch on to 1 hour time frame, and you can look at the new entry in time. Now look at this. This is 1 hour now. This is 1 hour showing us. So meaning on 1 hour, you can simply enter the market in time. So you could look at this point, targeting the previous lower high. That could be your 12%. Is this one hard also? Is that one hard? It is not hard.
It is easy.
It's easy. Just identify the trend. You can see automatically. Now this is our let me get.
Deusi nkusaba nziramu network yange badde evuddeko.
Kale save. I will repeat.
Kale wewe.
Kale save. Okay, njagala kutegeeza nti wano, these are lower highs. These are not higher highs. They are not. Because we have one higher high, which is at this top, and we failed to break it. Therefore, we only have this high. Okay. We said, I repeat, we first confirm the previous high of the market. Now, when I squeeze the chart, this is the previous high at the top here. We marked the previous high by drawing the line. Okay. From there, we said that we should know the previous movement, whereby we could look at the high number 2, then its higher low. We mark them because they are very important. Before breaking this higher low, there is no confirmation. If we don't break this higher low, previous higher low, there is no confirmation of you to trade. Okay? It is very important. Now, after confirming that this is the last high, since we don't have any high, and market drops up to this level, and we failed to break here, let me show you. Let me put here line. When this market come, here you are seeing it. Here. If this point is here down, it would be our first lower low. But since it is above this line, it stands as higher low. After forming a higher low, the market should move up and form a new higher high. But if we fail to break the previous high, it means the people that were buying, they are now giving up. By giving up, that's why you are seeing this red candle being created as we are dropping down. By dropping down, we are looking at this point. Are we breaking it or not? If we break it, automatically that first break, it is automatically lowest point now. It is no longer higher low, it is lower low. That's why we have this one as our lower low. And I told you, first wait for market to confirm. This is our confirmation. And we draw line on our confirmation. Now, by drawing line, we don't expect this market now to move from here, then again back here. No, we don't expect this market to move from at lowest point and again we break higher high. That is not there in the market. Are we getting it? That is not there. Therefore, we expect this market to move from lowest point to move a bit. Then we definitely drop again. By dropping again, we are breaking the previous low. By dropping, we are breaking, that is our target. It is to break this level. That's why I told you, we draw line. And the line is this one you are seeing here. The blacker one. It is our line. We are waiting for the market to break, whether today or tomorrow, whether after 2 weeks. We want the market to break the line. After breaking the line, I told you, wait for the what? For the green candle to be formed. Now, when you look at this point here, let me zoom again. When we look at this point here, we can see the red candle, 2 red candle, they are below. Then we can see another green candle. When you are on 1 hour, remember you have put your drawings on 4 hours and you go to 1 hour to confirm as early as possible. So that's why I told you we can switch to 1 hour and we check. We check. Our early entry was here. This is 1 hour now. This is 1 hour now. Okay. So on 1 hour, we could look at these 2 candles. 1, 2. That is confirmation. Enough. You enter the market. Because it is our lowest point. And we expect this market to move up and to form what we call the lower high. Lower high. So, before forming a lower high, we could be out with our 12%. With our 12%. Okay? I'm done with that. Next. This is low. Here, this is also lower high. Now, for you, after confirming that the market has also failed to break the previous level, which is this one, automatically it is coming down again. Automatically it is coming down again to break this one now. What comes into your mind? Automatically, you need to draw line here on this point because it is our lowest point now. So we draw line there. Are we together? We draw line there. That means it is our resistance, rather support. This line is our support. Hope you are getting my point. This line is now our support. we are not looking at this line this time. No, we are done with it. We are at this. We are looking at where market breaks it and closes below. Then after green candle, we enter the market. Manang, is that one hard also? So, at this point, this is the lowest point that we can see. Remember I told you wait for the green candle. When we are breaking this line, I request you to switch to 1 hour such that you get confirmation as early as possible. Are you picking the orders? Now, let me put the line here. It is where our lowest point is. And I write it there. Lowest point. That is our lowest point here. Then we go to 1 hour. And we see what was the reaction there. There we go. Our entry 1 was here. Now we are here. Let us look at this point. I increase. I want you to watch very well. I remove this vertical line. Now, at this point here, I told you wait for the green candle to confirm that the market is now going back. Now, when you look at these two candles, they are like pin bars. And remember, pin bar, they are showing you that the pressure in the market, buyers are taking the position. So, our entry was supposed to be here. Remember, on 1 hour, this is lower high. Don't exceed this point. We don't expect market to come and break this point on 1 hour. So when you are taking profit, you can take profit up to the level of the previous lower low, whereby it is this black line. So we are entering at this point down here, targeting this point, because we don't exceed this one at the top. No, there we are breaking rules. When we are raising, we have to respect this line. We don't need to break this one, the second one. So we are entering at this point, targeting here. It was 8%. It was 8%. I am from there now. Let me show you. This is rejection in the market. This is rejection. Whenever you see this, can you see this wick? It is too long, meaning the sellers was taking over. So you could not expect any increase in the market after this being formed. The same way, if it happens like this, meaning the buyers are taking over. If it is like this, meaning the sellers are taking over. Are we getting the difference of the two? The first one, it is for buyers. This one, buyers are taking over here. Let me hope you are getting it. This one, sellers, they are taking over. So it is all about demand and supply. When you see that type of candle, you should automatically know what next.
Eyo eya buyers eya dragonfly.
No.
Yesoka.
Pin bar. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So from there, let us follow our market and we see where we ended from. Let me first rub this. Oh, ngabunji. Let me leave them. So let's go to 4 hours. So our 4 hours is here, and this was first low, then the second row is here. First, second low, third low. But again, what we need to understand, don't overtrade. You be in one call in you want to trade 10 times the coin. Okay, now on 4 hours, after forming our lower low and we enter and we get out, we can see this rejection, and automatically this is a new lower low. Here at this point we have another lower low because it is below this, and automatically we draw line there and we follow the market. Draw line on the lowest. When we are drawing line, don't draw line on wick. We draw line on the body. Are we seeing? I want you to get it. Don't draw line down here. Hey, I've rocked it. Don't put line here. No. We put line immediately at the close of the body. Are you getting it? We don't put line where the wick stopped from. No. We put immediately on the what? On the body. The line should be touching the body. We don't consider wick. So this is line. No, we are here. You people, you are not telling me. We are here. So we are drawing line after entering, taking profit, we draw line. We wait for market to come back and break. Now here we can see market breaking, and now this is a new lower low. Remember, like our procedure, we wait for green candle on 1 hour, 1, 2. Green candles, 1, 2. I'm saying we wait on 1 hour, wait 2 candles to be created. Then automatically we enter the market. Okay? So here you could look at your 4%, your 3% as well. Another one, let me summarize. We draw line here. Now we can see market breaking the what? The line here. Let me measure. Here you could look at your 3% and you are out. Now here we can see this market breaking the line. I told you what you need to wait. Don't waste your time. Wait for the green candle, meaning the market has stabilized. But otherwise, when you jump, dropping. So therefore, now we could look at this point. Let us go to 1 hour and see what happened. Let me put this one such that we get it. Okay. Where are you?
Can't we draw our lower? Can't we put our lower low at this new place where you draw the vertical line?
Okay. I'll go back there and then we see. Now, this is what? This is our lowest point. And we are waiting the 2 candles which are green, which are together. Not green then red. We want 2 green candles. Now these are 2 green candles that we want. Immediately after seeing them, the next step, we enter the market. The target is where the market is coming from, which was our previous lower low. Previous lower low. That could be our target. Are we getting the point? Or if you feel like it is too much, then you can reduce and take anything you want. Now we can look at 10%, which is okay. Emma was saying what? Let me go back to 4 hours. Emma, what were you saying? I'm back.
I was saying that, yes, I'm saying that in this very place where you put your vertical line, can't we put our lower low there? The new lower low.
Our lower low is here.
And no, after that, they say when the line broke it, when there was a break, when it was broken down.
This one?
Downward. No.
Where are you talking about?
The one that, no, drop this. Then you
ayagala ono wosembedde okukubira line eno gyotwadde 10%. Awo yagala naye wotekola olwo. Ne line ya support.
Wano, woyagala Emma. Let me show you.
No, the last lower low.
This one.
The last lower. The second one.
No,
this one.
This is this is the last lower low. Now, after drawing the line, the market drop again. The market drop. You can see this big
this
in
one.
front. Yes. So the bottom now should be.
Yes, we are here. We are still on this lower low. That's where we are entering from. Then we draw right after taking profit. I told you after taking profit, that's when we draw line. Okay? Waiting for market to break our line. Whereby the line is this one. We are waiting the market to break this line. Okay? Now, here, this is the point. Now we are here. Then so this is our lower low.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying.
Yes, this is our lower low. This is our lower low. And the lower low is not down here. Let me show you. The lower low is here.
At the body, at the close of the body.
Exactly, at the close of the body. And for us, we have entered at this point. On 1 hour. Now, after taking profit here, we again draw. Are we together? We again draw line here. We are waiting for the market to break the line. By breaking, we are not meaning here. This is not a break. Here. Because the body is not there. We want the body to remain below the line. That is the break. But not this one. This is just fake out. Are we getting the point?
Yes.
So we are looking forward now to see where the market. Now we look at this. Nowhere we are looking at the body. Nowhere. No body here. We don't see body here. We don't see body here. Therefore, market respected the support. Meaning, we expect the change of character somewhere here. So, meaning the market is no longer interested in breaking this line. So, we are waiting for the two. Either to break this level or to come back and break this level. But automatically, since we failed at this point, I don't think so that it will come back. It will definitely break here. And that is the change of character, and that is the starting point of the uptrend. Are we together? That is the starting point of the uptrend if we break this level. So that's why the lines are very important as long as you understand them. This line will be very, very important for us. We either break this or we break this one, which is down, and which will give us confirmation to enjoy the market.
Thank you, coach.